Now, new at 6, this story.
If you feel uncomfortable about something, if something doesn't feel right to you, that you let your parents know, you let your guardians know, you let school personnel know.
Students are always told, if you see something, say something. The lawsuit filed by the family of the Milford teenager murdered by her classmate says their daughter did just that months before she was killed. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Matthew Campbell is live with information families need to know if they have children in similar situations. Matthew?
Well, Denise, Sanchez's family says that she went to administrators 5 months before her death trying to get the red flags raised on Christopher Plaskin. The death of Maren Sanchez was tragic and shocking. When it happened back in spring of 2014, many thought it was a sudden, spur-of-the-moment act of violence. But a lawsuit filed by the Sanchez family against the city, Milford's BOE, and the Plaskin family suggests Christopher Plaskin was putting up red flags months in advance of the killing. The Sanchez family says Maren told her guidance counselor Plaskin, quote, was threatening to commit suicide or acts of serious self-harm by cutting himself with a knife and might engage in potentially violent conduct dangerous to himself or others.
We don't have a good ability to predict who will and who will not be violent.
Because of those unknowns, Dr. Laura Saunders at the Institute of Living says Maren did the right thing by going to the school, even if at the time she didn't personally feel threatened.
There's a belief that it happens out of the blue. And that's really a myth.
We don't know if she ever followed up, but Saunders says taking that extra step is critical.
It's important that they show that it's not just a one-time concern, but when it's an ongoing concern, that they keep the pressure on, because that gives information about the seriousness of what's happening.
But here's where things get murky. Once a complaint is filed, the school isn't legally obligated to inform the person complaining of any action that may or may not have been taken.
It's certainly an obligation in a moral and ethical sense, but I do feel like it's also falls on parents to continually follow through.
Now, Plaskin has pleaded no contest to the murder and could face up to 25 years behind bars. That's the latest. Live with the Mobile Newsroom, Matthew Campbell, Channel 5 News.
Matthew, thank you.